Hey, I am back to do another brand review. This time from Healing Hollow, Virginia. She suggested that I assess this brand, and because there wasn't a clickable link, I have it set up already for you over here on this tab so that we are ready to go ahead and walk through and see about this brand. If this is I don't know, just my feedback on it, good or bad. You get to see everything for the first time. So this is a Canadian company. So if you live in Canada, this is potentially a company that you can purchase from. So let me go ahead to their shop. I want to check out their single essential oils. Let's see. Here we go. Single oils. So let me zoom in a bit so that it's easier for you guys to see what I'm seeing. Sorry, that scrolls really fast, doesn't it? So let's take a look at Anise Star. This is not generally one that you find on most websites. It does have lots of cautions. And I'm seeing right here, it says cautions, dilute before use, use for external use only, may cause skin irritation in some individuals. A skin test is recommended prior to use. Contact with eyes should be avoided. This to me sounds like your standard disclaimer that they probably have, and we will find out on all of their essential oils. That to me is not specific enough information for this essential oil. So let's just see. Okay, so the truth is, this is quite a crazy essential oil. It has a lot of safety issues. The biggest ones being that it is potentially carcinogenic. It is a reproductive hormone modulator. And definitely, if you have endometriosis or estrogen dependent cancers, you definitely want to avoid. This is one of the essential oils that I do not recommend that anyone use because of the safety issues. And unfortunately, I am not seeing anything indicating the seriousness of using this essential oil on the description. So let's see what else they have here. Bergamot is one I love to check out from every company because this is an essential oil that is potentially phototoxic if you don't dilute it enough. It does look like this is cold pressed, so this is the phototoxic variety. And it does not indicate its phototoxicity. So the contraindications here are different than the cautions from Anise. It does look like they're saying to avoid in cases of liver problems. Don't know why. Use caution when pregnant or nursing. Don't know why. This is a pregnancy and breastfeeding safe essential oil. Potential skin irritant, dilute well. It does need to be diluted to 0.4%. So they do have that part right. Or at least they're kind of nudging you in the direction of you do need to dilute this, which is good. Cade. Ooh. That's kind of a crazy unsafe essential oil there. Now let's see. I love checking out camphor. This is one that I love to see because camphor has several different chemotypes. And it's interesting to me to check out a company and see if they even note chemotypes. That tells me that they are very aware and concerned about the essential oils that they are purchasing, and they are being very specific in their purchasing. I am seeing the correct botanical name here. I am not seeing anything letting us know if this is brown, yellow, or white. One of which is not safe to ever use, one of which has really high safety issues as well. Not as much, and then one of which is safe to use. We want to look for the white and not the yellow or the brown. And I'm not seeing anything here telling us which one that it is. Cautions: consult a medical practitioner before use, skin irritation. So that's kind of generalized. It's not very specific to camphor. So I'm not seeing very specific information here. Carrot seed is one that's not safe during pregnancy, so let's see if they happen to mention that fact. boy, their site scrolls really quickly. Discontinue if irritation occurs, not recommended for ingestion. Pretty generic. Although both true statements, it doesn't let you know that this is not safe for use during pregnancy. So let's see what else they have here. Click on the next page. I love coffee essential oil. So we have clove essential oil here. This is anticoagulant. Let's see, skin and mucous membrane irritant. Must be diluted at 1% or less in a massage oil. Definitely the or less. This is a 0.5% dilution for clove. Do not use in pregnancy with babies and children or the elderly. It's not unsafe for use during pregnancy. And let me just show you here. So this is my essential oil safety files, which you can find at ueoslibrary.com. Clove is safe for use during pregnancy and breastfeeding. It is safe to use topically over the age of 2, but you do need to dilute it to 0.5%. It's also anticoagulant, which means it can potentially thin the blood if you are prone to nosebleeds, or even if you aren't, it can all of a sudden start giving you nosebleeds, depending on how you are using it, if you are over diffusing it. If you're using aspirin or other blood thinners, it's a concern before and after surgery. It does also have some specific drug interactions that I'm listing here, as well as don't use on unbroken skin, none of which I'm seeing here. So it looks like they need to hire somebody to round out their safety information / add a ton that's missing. So let's see Eucalyptus globulus. I like saying globulus. Of course, it's globulus. Let's see. Possible sensitivity in some individuals. Well, that could be the case for anything. Direct inhalation can aggravate gag reflex. Not exactly. Use with caution. Do not take internally. It is toxic if taken this way. This is the strongest eucalyptus and is not recommended for babies, children, or the elderly or pets. Use Eucalyptus radiata for them instead. It is much safer. They actually both have enough 1,8-cineol to be a concern as far as avoid under age 10 due to slowed respiration or labored breathing. Diluted, it is great for bad teeth and mouth issues. Clove essential oil is great for tooth pain. That is correct. For fennel, fennel is potentially carcinogenic. I don't recommend it being used at all. Interesting that it's listed as non-irritant, relatively non-toxic, narcotic in large doses. Okay, little bit of an oxymoron here. It should be not be used in epileptics during pregnancy, those with endometriosis or estrogen-dependent cancer. That is correct. Use only in moderation. That I'm happy to see. Excellent job. Okay, let's skip to page 7 and see what that brings. Okay, rosemary. Rosemary is another one that's high in 1,8-cineol, assuming it's your average high 1,8-cineol chemotype, which is non-toxic, non-irritant, in dilution only, non-sensitizing. Okay, this is another one that's not recommended for under age 10. So it looks like they could beef up their safety information and make it very specific to the essential oils. So let's see about their blends. Now, these are their diffuser blends. Interesting that they are recommending inhalation only then for these, instead of potentially being able to use them topically. Essential oils are not going to really help you with your adrenals. Addict Away, Allerbreeze. I'm going to assume Allerbreeze to be an allergy blend during allergy season. Good, okay. So this is a blend of eucalyptus, lavender, marjoram, olive oil, peppermint. Okay, so this is interesting how they have olive oil not listed at the end or at the beginning because olive oil is a carrier, but they kind of have it here in the, not in the middle, but they kind of have it here in between all of these essential oils. These would not be my top choices specifically for a blend for allergies, which, yes, I have formulated. This is saying that it's safe for children, saying that it's safe in pregnancy. It's not safe for children because of the eucalyptus and the peppermint. And depending on the marjoram, I don't know what the safety. There's a sweet marjoram and a Spanish marjoram. They have different safety issues. Not sure which one this is. Eucalyptus is for ages 10 and above, peppermint for 6 and above. So I wouldn't really call this a blend that children could use. And I'm not really sure how effective it could be. I would pick a little bit different essential oils for that. Angel's breath. Okay, what kind of essential oils would you blend together to make angel's breath? Oh, it cracks me up sometimes, the blends that they have. Let's see. Orange, lavender orange, Roman chamomile. Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be calming. Okay, I see. That's a very creative name. Very creative. That would be a calming blend. Boy Scout diffuser. I wonder if that's like an anti-germ? What would be Boy Scout? It doesn't really give you an explanation for how they named this, but it looks like, oh, it doesn't even tell you what's in it. It doesn't even tell you what the essential oils are. That's interesting. Oh, it doesn't say. Well, that's a lot. So they're suggesting 12 to 21 drops to a diffuser or ionizer with water. That's a lot of drops. Typically, you don't want more than 5 or 10 drops. So that is a lot of drops. Add 5 drops to baths. You should always dilute your essential oils with a carrier when you are adding essential oils to a bath. You don't want undiluted essential oils touching your skin, as they will float on the surface of the water and touch your skin at full concentration. So you want to be super careful about that. So I don't know what's in this blend. They're not telling us what's in this blend. Campfire coffee, chill out. So let's see if these essential oils are calming essential oils. Chill out. See, we have lavender, orange, patchouli, and Roman chamomile. I would agree that those would be effective for chilling out. Let's see what other blends that they have. Goddess, Good Life, Heads Up, Housewarming, Howood and Lemon, Immune 5. So this would probably be your typical anti-germ blend, such as Thieves, On Guard, etc. Cinnamon clove, yes. Eucalyptus. So these are tags, I see. So they weren't, So this isn't necessarily giving you the essential oils in the blend per se. These have other tags in here as well. Okay, so eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, marjoram, oregano, rosemary, tea tree. Okay, so yeah, this would be an anti-germ. This would be definitely ages 10 plus because of the rosemary. Use with caution on the skin because it does contain cinnamon, which is anticoagulant. So you want to be really careful about that. Yeah, so use with caution. Discontinue if irritation occurs. Not recommended for ingestion. Correct. That would definitely be ages 10 plus. Intuitive one. That's interesting. Let's see what this is. Frankincense, rose, black spruce, myrrh, and ginger, I think, and eucalyptus. Some of these botanical names I can understand what they are. Some of them I have to look up, but I think I got those correct. Oh, up here, right. Eucalyptus, frankincense, ginger, myrrh, rose, and spruce. So what was this again? Intuitive one? Huh. I don't know. I'm not really sure what their intent is. We have myrrh, which is great for skin. We have eucalyptus, which can be helpful for respiratory issues. Frankincense is great for the skin. Rose is great for the skin. Ginger is great for muscle pain. Spruce is great for congestion. So we kind of have a little bit of a hodgepodge of essential oils in that blend. Kootenai Spring? Interesting. Lake Life. Okay. New Moon Diffuser, Nature's Coffee. Nature's Coffee. Let's see what's in this blend. That's a very interesting name. Okay. Eucalyptus, grapefruit, lemon, orange, peppermint, rosemary, spearmint. So this is definitely a stimulating blend. I'm not really seeing any specific safety information. There's quite a bit of safety information between all of these. We have potentially phototoxic due to grapefruit and lemon if used topically. We have ages 6+ for peppermint, as well as issues if you have, GERD issues, heartburn, potentially lowering your milk supply if you're breastfeeding. We have eucalyptus and rosemary, which are ages 10+. We have spearmint with a topical max of 1.7. And I'm not seeing any of these safety concerns expressed here. So, I hope that helps. And if you see anything here that I didn't click on, there's a lot of different blends. It's hard to decide what ones to click on sometimes when they have names that aren't very specific or something that I can always tell what they are intended for. If you have any questions about the singles or the blends or anything to do with the essential oils, let me know in the comments. I will do my very best to answer those for you. But you can always, if you have your own copy, and I do have ebook and online versions as well, of essential oil profiles or essential oil safety files, you can always do these brand assessments yourself. You can always check the safety of the essential oils that you have by looking up the essential oils and checking out their full safety profiles so that you know exactly what you are getting into when it comes to either purchasing a blend or using the single essential oil. You can find out if they are safe for you, if they're safe for your kids, if they're safe around your pets, if they have drug interactions, and both of those resources in their various forms can be found over at uoslibrary.com. Alrighty guys, so I will be back on to do another brand assessment after this uploads to YouTube, and I'm curious to know what you guys think too in the comments below. Thanks guys.